it's TxStampin Sharon. On this video, I'm going to be showing you my cards that I designed from my 2 online card classes. Whenever you take one of my classes, let me just run through what happens. I send you pre-cut cardstock, designer series paper, envelopes, a tips and tricks video, and PDF instructions for free. You will place your order before February 10th, and around or before February 22nd, I will mail out your card kits, and then you just stamp and assemble in your jammies, whenever you want. All right, let me just show you my cards. This isn't one of the cards in my February class, but it is a beautiful shaker card that I received for my birthday from my friend Kristina. So I wanted to show you how to put one of these type of cards together. Should you decide to get this class, Beauty Abounds, then you'll have another idea plus the 4 that I'm already sending you. Let's do it. I have a piece of shimmery white paper that I'm going to be doing my watercoloring on. And I'm just going to open up all my stamp pads and get them ready. And I have little clear blocks. These are just the little small ones. I think it's number A. And all I'm going to do for my watercoloring is I'm going to ink up each block. I think on this ink pad, when I opened it, you probably saw a pool of ink. This way is a lot easier. These pads are a little bit harder to squeeze, so I decided I would try this method for doing my watercoloring. I'm using an aqua painter, just giving this a wash. I'm using shimmery white paper, and I've picked 3 colors: Bermuda Bay, Coastal Cabana, and Daffodil Delight. I'm squeezing my I think those colors are going to meld really pretty together. I'm going to let this air dry and then we'll continue. So to make the card I want to use, I'm going to be using Beauty Abounds for the sentiment on the inside of my card. And then the framelits, the butterfly framelits, there's a ton of them. And this is sticky, and I'll show you why I took off the big butterfly, but there's a ton of framelits. When you are using these large butterfly framelits, I highly recommend using the precision cutting plate because there's so much detail in there to really get a good cut, cut out all those details. This thing comes in very handy. I tried it without it and I struggled. So if you don't already have one of these, you might want to add it to an order because you're going to need it. The other tool that I found helpful is the Big Shot brush and the mat, because then you can go ahead and run it over the butterfly to get all those bits and pieces to start coming out. Makes it a lot easier. We're all about making life easy. See, look at all those bits. Woohoo! That means I don't have to sit there and poke all that out. I do see a few little scragglers there, but not bad. So 2 tools that'll help you with these framelits are the precision base plate and the Big Shot brush with the mat. I have my pieces already cut out. To cut out this hole, I used one of the new rectangle stitched framelit dies. All right, all kinds of all kinds of sizes. There's, you know, just so many to choose from. I went with this size because that's what it looked like my friend had used on her card. I'm going to adhere the window sheet right there. Next, we're going to need some of the foam adhesive strips, and I'm going to pull one off. You want a good seal whenever you are using, making a shaker card. Oh, I hope my head didn't get in the camera. I am so sorry if it did, guys. You know, you have to get your head right over these projects. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn the corner, pushing down. And then we'll save this strip for later. I'm going to go ahead and peel off my strip. Peel off the backing. And I chose, I didn't have very many sequins, but I had some of these from the Tranquil Tide. Let's see, these are candle embellishments, but it was from the Tranquil Tide family. And so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pour some of those in. And then I thought it would be pretty. I punched out using the Butterfly Duo Punch, just the small butterfly. I thought it would be fun to have some glimmery butterflies in my card. Placing them face down, so hopefully they'll stay that way. There we go. All right, so now we want to take this piece, and it's a little curled, but it's okay. I'm just going to place that right there, pressing it down really good. And then I wanted a clean cover over mine, so I cut another piece of Whisper White just to fit right over that. There's going to be a bit of a gap around the edges, but I'm fine with that. All right, so I think, oops, let's pick this up. Best thing to do is to line this up so that we make sure it's all centered inside of our card, and then close our card. And there we go. We got our shaker stuff going on. Little butterflies up there. And then I have these butterflies that are going to go over. And we're going to go ahead and just add some snail to our butterfly. I'm going to grab the largest of the wings and the body. Okay, There we go. I think hers is still prettier, but we're at least casing this card. I just see a little piece I missed there. All right, so for my punch, I did pull in a different stamp set because none of these sentiments would fit on a punch. And so I pulled in Love What You Do, and I'm using the thank you. I always need thank you cards. Use my embossing buddy, Versamark pad. We're gonna stamp thank you. And now we're going to be using the tailored punch. And since I don't have the same ribbon that my friend Kristina used, I'm going to just be playing with Bermuda Bay. I think that's going to work. I do my ribbon like this. I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to use a piece of tape to hold it exactly where I want it. Pop it on with some dimensionals and we'll be done. Okay, there's my little shaker card. Hope y'all enjoyed watching me make this card. You want to take one of my classes, head over to my store in the link below in the description and place your order. You can use the host code for the kit that you want, and I will get it ready for you. Happy stamping, y'all!